Heads up, this video is going to be not safe for work. It's that time of year again, 9/11, which means all the conspiracy theorists are going to be coming out of the woodwork, trying to shove their stupidity down your throat. Now let's go over my top 5 reasons as to why 9/11 was not an inside job. Number 1, Contra. You remember Contra, don't you? That whole thing about how our government wasn't even able to sell crack in the ghetto without getting caught by itself? You think they pulled off 9/11, the greatest crime of all time? Jesus. Items 2, 3, and 4 are Abu Ghraib, Watergate, and Monica Lewinsky's dress. Bill Clinton wasn't even able to get a hand jibber under his desk without it becoming an international incident. But you think the government pulled off 9/11. Okay, yeah, sure. Now let's get to the crux of the argument. Number 5, what I like to call the Seaman Snuffy conundrum. See, with the Pentagon, either George Bush, Dick Cheney, or Donald Rumsfeld had the great idea to hit the Pentagon with a cruise missile, because somehow that's going to make things better for them, right? There's just one problem. None of these idiots know how to launch a freaking cruise missile. So those 3 Nimrods go to an admiral and say, yo man, we would really like to throw a cruise missile over at the Pentagon. The admiral's like, fuck yeah. Only problem is, I have no fucking clue on how to do that. So, let's go talk to the captain. They go talk to the captain of a ship, and they're like, yo man, we really want to launch a cruise missile at the freaking Pentagon. The captain's like, that's a great idea for some reason, but I also haven't the faintest clue on how to do that. So, they have to go travel down the entire chain of command filled with clueless officers and idiotic NCOs who have forgotten how to do their job until they get to Seaman Snuffy. Seaman Snuffy is the only person on the boat who knows how to launch a cruise missile, is currently sober, and not currently taking it up to old Donald Rumsfeld. So the whole chain of command goes up to Snuffy, and they're like, yo, Snuffy, we super want you to launch a cruise missile at the Pentagon. And Snuffy's like, alright, but can I get some weekend libo? And they're like, maybe. And he's all, okay. And here's where things really become complicated for our group of gallivanting retards. See, there's a 100% chance that Seaman Snuffy is going to tell every hooker from Houston to Hanoi that he blew up the goddamn Pentagon in an attempt to get laid. Or maybe even just a discount on a hand jibber like Bill Clinton. So you're only left with a couple of options. Option number 1, kill them all. The entire chain of command that knew anything about it, right? Because if you just kill off Seaman Snuffy, his guy up the chain is going to know that you killed off Seaman Snuffy. Then he's going to go blab. And on and on and on. So you got to kill every single one of them. You got to do it all at the same time, and you got to keep it quiet. Which we know can't be done because everyone on Earth knows about Monica Lewinsky's dress. Option number 2. You let Snuffy live and hope that he keeps his mouth shut. In which case, we have to ask ourselves, have 400 Thai hookers come forward to talk about how Seaman Snuffy admitted to them that he blew up the goddamn Pentagon with a fucking cruise missile? No? Then guess what? It didn't happen! Or we have option number 3. Conspiracy theories are stupid as shit and have less reasoning ability than a goldfish. I'm talking about the cracker, not the actual fish. Please like, share, subscribe, and tag that annoying conspiracy theory friend you got. I know you probably got a bunch of them, so that's why there's like, I don't know, 7 check marks in that box. Tag them all.